Well, good morning. We're out here in the marsh in the, you guys can't see it, Four Rivers Refuge Runner. Brown dog is here, and it's a no-wind, stale bird, warm weather day. And so I'm having to pull into my bag of tricks at this point. It's getting to be kind of middle of the season. Birds are kind of smart. The birds that are around are pretty smart. And so I am doing a few things today. So for one, I'm sitting a lot further back from the hole than I normally sit. Two, I'm using a dozen Final Approach fully flocked live mallards. So those are going to look really good out there. 8 of those decoys are actually hooked up to the Motion Ducks decoy spreader. So I'm going to have a lot of motion in my set. The decoys are going to look really good. They're going to be moving. And the 4 that aren't, they're just rigged normal. They're floating out there. And I've got 3 flock of flickers and 4 pulsators. So we're going small spread, lots of motion, really good hide. So I'm tucked into some stuff back here that it's kind of mediocre, but I covered the boat and everything that was around me. So hopefully that helps me blend in really well. That's kind of the plan. Small spread, lots of motion, decent hide sitting a little further back. I think it's about 25, 30 yards to the hole this time. So we'll just have to sit tight, wait for sunrise, and see what happens.
Cora. Cora.
Man, if I had to go get that duck, that would have taken me a long time. Had a girl. Place. Drop. There we go, starting it off with a mallard drake. He's kind of tiny. Small guy. Good girl. Good girl. I don't know where he came from. I just looked up and he was there, so we will definitely take that. Well, this hunt is not looking great. It's not that I'm not decoying birds. It's that I'm just not seeing anything. I picked a spot because I knew it wouldn't be super pressured and that a lot of people don't really hunt here. And given what day it is, I mean, I figured everywhere would be pretty packed. So I kind of want to play the game and get away from people as much as I can. I don't know, sometimes when the marshes get really packed, it's not as enjoyable for me. We got one bird, so that's something. Didn't get skunked today. But I do want to give a shout out to OnX. If you guys aren't using OnX, you probably should, whether you hunt private or public. There's tons of useful tools on there. Like today, I was looking at the wind calendar for this waypoint here, and it's like, there's nothing for wind. So OnX just has a bunch of tools, line distance tool, private land ownership. I mean, you name it, it's on there. So check it out if you haven't. But I think we're gonna stick this one out for a little while longer. Not really wanting to do an all-day sit today. So I got other stuff to do, but we came out, we gave it a go. Probably be a good afternoon. I mean, it's gonna be nice and warm this afternoon. Might be a good afternoon and get things cleaned up. I mean, these boats are getting getting used and abused, and I think they need a good dry out and clean out. Hopes are not super high at this point, but hey, it is what it is. It's hunting, and so that's why I'm still posting these videos. Like, I don't want to just show the good hunts. I want to show the bad hunts too. We had a good retrieve, so you know, it is what it is. Sometimes the going's tough, and this is kind of what you get. Oh, and that Motion Ducks out there, it does look really good with the fully flocks. I think if there were birds around, we'd be sucking them in, but I'm not seeing anything.